Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey of living through our hearts, living through intent, and also living through intuition and tapping into the bigger part of ourselves, this part of ourselves that is connected to everything that is. And today in the UK, finally, we've got a bit of blue sky, and which, you know, I am very envious of all of you people that live in warmer temperatures. So at the moment, it's so nice to have some blue sky in the UK. It has been raining and raining and raining. It's been exceptionally wet this January, but now we're into February. And so we're going to get some guidance from the Work Your Light Oracle to say, okay, what is Spirit? We're going to welcome Spirit into our lives, welcome Spirit to give us guidance. That's my dog Bowie just agreeing. He's obviously just seen a cat or a squirrel. So sorry about the barking. I love that. Just as I say, we're going to welcome in Spirit, and then Bowie is like, rah, 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 rah. Brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look. What does Spirit want to tell us today? What does he want to tell us? They want to tell us, out there want to tell us. Trust in your path. Trust in your own intuition. Trust in your guidance system. And if you need help tapping into that, then that's what I'm happy to do. I'm happy to channel messages for you. I'm happy to do distance Reiki for you. Another way of tapping in to see what your energy wants you to know, and give you overall kind of like a path forward. So look, trust your path. So this is the message, trusting in your path. And that's something that in this world, it's so easy to say, not so easy to do. So that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling, try as you might, it's there and it isn't going away. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it. To draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body, to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. So what is your niggle? What have you been guided to do? What have you been ignoring? Well, you know, most of us ignore when we get the niggle to do things. But what we're being told to do is to tap into it, to believe it, to trust it, to go deep, deep, deep within, whether that is through walking, through meditation, through whatever practice, washing dishes, knitting, you know, whatever it is. We just need to turn off the crazy mind and step into the calm oasis of our soul. That's a really good thing to think about. It's like, as soon as you feel yourself getting that going crazy, you just think you've stepped out of the pathway of your soul, because your soul knows, and your soul is where the peace is. So when you feel that sense of peace, tranquility, being supported, feeling grounded, feeling trust in the universe, then that's when you know, okay, that's the path that I should be on. That's where I need to be. So we're going to go with the power of love to say, okay, what does the power of love want to tell us? Where should we be focusing our light and love today? And yesterday I tried to upload a video, but it didn't upload. So we'll get a double message for today. So here we go. What is the message that we should be doing? And it is releasing. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So in the context of today, that's about blocking, you know, any blocks that we have to our intuition. It's releasing those blocks today. That is what we need to do. Release the blocks to our intuition, release the blocks to fully living by the soul. So the moment has arrived for you to truly usher in the healing power of love by letting go of all the illusions you've been holding on to that no longer serve your highest good. You now have the power to release the stagnant energy of old emotions and behaviours, such as shame, regret, and self-criticism, and create a new space for love, self-acceptance, and forgiveness. You are an energetic being, and besides all the energy that you attract to you from within, an equal amount of energy is directed at you by external forces, and you have no control over the intention behind this energy, but you do have control over whether you allow it into your space. So that's, you know, like when you wake up in the morning, you have a shower, you release all energies that you no longer need, you step into the golden light. I always imagine the water being golden water coming down, like basically filling my energy field with golden energy, and then stepping out of the shower into a little mirror ball that you put in all the positive energy and the vibrations that you want to have today, the people that you want to meet, the experiences that you want to have, you know, and then the mirror of the mirror ball then deflects any other energy. And again, these practices have to be done daily, and then you're increasing your force field of energy all the time, every single day. And it's like having to do that all the time to remember to do it, because, you know, all of this is a practice. Just like all of the I always forget the phrase, but there's the phrase about the monks, and they go and collect water, and then they become a master, and then they collect water. So it's just, you know, that thing that like we just have to make it into our everyday practice. And again, all of these things really easy to forget when you're in the midst of whatever's going on in your life. But, you know, that's when we have to be the master of the energy and remember to do these things, and not let everyday life take over, which is really easy to do. It's really easy to do, isn't it? But we are here to not. We're here to go against the crowd. We are here to lift up, rise up, and be in the vibration of love, light, happiness, joy, miracles, magic, the power of the universe, the full moon energy. Wow. I mean, you know, amazing. So here we go, here we go, here we go. This is the enchanted map. What do we need to do? Coming to life, yes. That coming to life as we, you know, work on our energy field again, work on becoming more of the love light that we're supposed to be to come here. The coming to life, yeah. Out of the light, you see here the light, the moth as well, or the butterfly. The butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, and it's like, okay, I'm ready to be the light. I'm ready to follow the intuition, follow guidance. Something beautiful is being born into life. That's your intuition talking. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed some skins and identities, and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. Well, you know, we all know about that. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you can possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe, and allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. Oh, I love that. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine, and all you have to do is show up. Right. Wow, all we have to do is show up, listen to our intuition, do the daily practice to step into our intuition, and then go with the flow. Get in the flow and stop fighting it. And like I said, you know when you're fighting against it, because things just don't things feel sticky is 79. Instead of feeling like, you know, good, they feel challenging. So I'm going to read number 4, book from number 4, and it's number 79. And I'm curious to see. So in my head, I'm, you know, the more and more, the more nonsense this world looks like, the more and more I'm thinking, I would just love to go and live off grid somewhere, and somewhere warm, and have an adventure, go off in a camper van, find a spot of land and live off grid. And yeah, that's becoming more and more and more appealing. So I don't know when that's happening, but that's been definitely on my mind a lot recently. So we're going to go with letter 79. Here we go. Be my love, be my sweetness, be my beauty, be my warmth to my hardened heart. I find it really difficult to express my feelings, to put words to how I feel inside. I wish that I could come out and say I love you with all my heart. I need you to feel my heart. I need you to feel alive. I need you to feel electricity and excitement running through my body. I need you to know that you're not like the others. You are different. You are like no one else I have ever met. You bring me to life. You bring me to life, and the card was bring me to life. You bring me to life. You bring me to feel things. You bring me to be the person I didn't know I could be. You bring change with your love. How gorgeous. You bring change with your love. And the card was coming to life. Yeah, coming to life. You bring change. Bringing new life. And whether, you know, the twin spirit is there always with you, guiding you. And that is love, basically. That is love, showing you the way, showing what we should be doing, giving us guidance, giving us intuition, and just giving us that possibility that, you know what, every single day life can be different. Every single day we have a choice to step into the magic. Every single day we have the choice to see the world with rose-coloured glasses, you know, and just think, you know, this is an incredible place that we live in, and we have the power to create change in this world. We have the power to live in love and to spread love. So there we go. That is the message for today. I hope that helps. As always, if you would like to have a distance healing or a channeled letter or a card reading, any of my services, and they are all in the link below, and I'd be really happy to help. And yes, take care. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.